Welcome to the Easter Island review. It was originally longer, but I redid all the takes because there's actually not too much to talk about. It is an incredibly disappointing map because I played it right before the last map, Blut or whatever, and even having I booted up my old character because I was secret hunting on that character. It was a decently leveled up character, and even that didn't matter. Yeah, there's some submarines. Yeah, there's some you can activate some totems and everything. I won't get into any of that because none of that is like implicit to the map. And yeah, it has some pretty good secrets compared to some of the other maps. Buak, I guess is what it's called. But it has some pretty good secrets compared to some of the other maps. But it doesn't fucking matter when the experience otherwise is like the base game but a little bit worse. Like the quality is just not as much here. It's quality. It's comparable to I'd say again a 2 or a 3, but we're looking for that 3 or 4 range, and I'll get into like why I'm saying that before, finalizing it. Sound design, it's the same as all the other ones I called base game. It doesn't have unique sound design. I think it might have literally none, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, it has 4 or 5 unique sound effects. That's what I've been doing for a lot of these, because I did feel like there was for sure unique cars with unique sounds, some unique sounds from walking on like the sand or the different grounds, because I don't think they just reuse the sound files. And there's definitely some unique animals on this map, as you're seeing me beat to death a turtle like I'm in fucking Elden Ring. I think I just gave up. But there's definitely a couple unique areas, so I have to say, I'm rolling my S's. S's. Uh, I have to say the sound design is probably unique. Like there's probably 4 or 5 unique ones, but it's not a contributing experience. It's not extreme. It doesn't lend itself to a whole new experience or to the feeling. I think there were some bird sounds and a little bit of ambience, so it's not going to lose an insane amount of points from it, but it's going to lose some points. That's for sure. The world design. Well, I'm gonna talk. There's barely anything to talk about with the fucking UI. It's the same as every other. There's some retextured items, but nothing unique. It doesn't feel unique. There might be a couple things, a couple crafting recipes that I didn't notice, something related to the Easter eggs. Sure didn't feel like it. There's for sure some unique vehicles. Cool, good for it. Not that I really need them. I could run around the entire map. That gets into the map design. The map layout, it's alright. There's a couple cities, a couple resorts. Stuff you'd expect from an Easter Island, a tiny little airport, which is, alright. The Moai heads, everything you would expect from it, just nothing more. And it just feels very plain. All of the buildings look like base game if you made them a slight bit more tropical. I'd say even possibly Hawaii and Rio had better buildings, but they were even more base game, so I guess it gets a tiny bit of points for the originality. I might even be looking at it with rose-colored glasses. There was good item spawns, good zombie spawns. Not great, okay, or good. Doesn't lose any points, doesn't gain many. It's just fucking, I don't know. I don't know what about an island with a volcano with like one big city and a couple tiny little settlements and some sort of mining operation for an ancient artifact ran by an evil corporation that possibly caused a zombie virus feels so unoriginal, but I feel like I've heard it 1,000 times, which was the main fucking issue. Why is my character faceless there? Oh, the gas mask. I really don't know what else to say about it. Yeah, I think multiplayer there could be some good theming, for sure. If I tested all of these in multiplayer, I don't know how to. Actually, wait, no, that's not this game. That's fucking Risk of Rain 2 that I can't play multiplayer in for some gosh dang reason. But if how do I explain it? If it weren't for I'm stupid as hell, aren't I? If it weren't for the fact that I played in single player, it probably would have got a better score. Because I think in multiplayer, there's probably a lot of stuff to do on the island as a group. Final verdict. I think in the wider scope of things, that includes like the base game, it's going to be like that 4-3 we're looking for, but compared to everything else, and coming off of riding highs, even higher highs than this. I'm not saying this was a high, but coming off of higher highs than this, it's for sure like a 2 or a 3. I cannot top it. Maybe with secrets, it's going to be that high 3, like the 3.2, well, high. That, like, scraping the bottom of the barrel of a good review, where, like, my 3 or the 4 is where we start to get, like, okay, passable scores. I think with the secrets, it's like a 3.3, 3.4. I cannot, in good conscience, give it a higher review. I know I'm just biased, and I know I have really no place, but I like reviewing these. I like being able to play the maps, but it just wasn't enjoyable. Like 3.4, 3.5. Like, I will not come back to this map unless explicitly for multiplayer or for secret hunting or something, and that's not something I want to have to say about something. And on that note, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, or whenever you're watching this. Hope you guys come back for more. If not, I hope you enjoyed your time here. I hope to see you guys again next time. If not, that's alright. I'm sorry I've been rolling my S's, or like s. I have bit my tongue a shit ton of times. I've broken my nose a shit ton. Like, I've had a lot of facial injuries. Yeah, like some facial, like, not like muscle damage, or like getting punched in the head. Essentially, like boxing and kickboxing and stuff. Like, it still hurts even with a guard on. I've bit my tongue a couple times before learning lessons. So sometimes if I don't know, my tongue will just do weird shit. So thank you guys for not feeling too annoyed by that. And yeah, thank you guys for making my hobby able to hobby again. I think that's the same thing I say every time, and that's probably the simplest way to say it. Enjoy about 4 more seconds of me running over zombies with a car and going apeshit trying to get my items back.